Here's how I get them. Just how I get them.
Okay, you dumb, stumbling cadavers. You're all headed for the morgue. This time, permanently.
The fire of Zeus has been
Spurious
blazed.
voices in a cave was not such a smart idea.
That was an act of kindness, Wormbrain. As in, kindly leave me alone.
The crowd haven't been mortified like the poor souls on our last trip. There must be a reason, a means as to why.
You bastards in the stalls! You think this is fun? Why don't you come down here and have a go, huh? Get your hands all covered in blood and dung!
Ow! Yep. Now there's blood in my eye. I'm gonna kill you all for that.
I wish the Oracle had given us a little more of an idea of what to expect. But I do love a woman who's mysterious.
Oh, for goodness sake, is no one else going to comment on how ridiculous we look? I mean, come on! Honestly, I feel like some kind of Celtic barbarian.
Stab, twist, and dead.
To be claimed. The contender demands another.
At least we're not stuck with swords and spears. No! I do not need to be burned alive today. Thank you.
Double points.
Oh, the bloody shamblers are fireproof! Head for the hills! Oh dear, no hills.
Oh, diable.
Running out of bullets! Should do something about that, sooner or later. Eventually.
Don't stare at it too long, Scarlet. You can get lost in there.
This is far. There it is.
There's something to this. I can feel it. Dad used to tell stories about Danu.
I think I was wrong.
According to Celtic lore, she was the mother of the earth.
Bonus points.
Apparently Mama's kind of a bitch. I feel like a starving kid with her nose pressed up to the restaurant window.
Blood money. That is the coin of the realm, and this one is taken place.
Part 17. Not necessarily going to complain.
hell do these things need money for anyway?
This Mizzou, screw that.
Tigers. Undead fucking tigers. Sure, why not?
Okay, I'm back up a little bit. You got some kills.
I know I said I'd fight to my last bullet. I'd much rather get more ammo and keep fighting.
How many is that?
They don't have such weapons during this era. Not that I am complaining.
Even in death, the wealthy cling to their spoils.
I remember the tunnels and everything else, but it's pain to figure out.
Okay, you golden,
Exactly.
sadistic son of a bitch. Not only am I going to jump through all the hoops, I'm going to entertain your damn followers while I do it. Doesn't matter where you are or when you are.
30 more
Money
points.
talks.
Are you serious? Got him. 2 shots. There's a
Blood, decapitation, dismemberment. This must be a trip down memory lane for you, Bruno.
The violence of my past is where it belongs. The past. This is a fight for survival.
Insta-kill.
Get him while the getting's good.
Dios mío, this priest is quite the butcher. He will not place my head on the block. No gracias. Diego Necali is no piece of meat.
Yep, it's this way here.
Electric zombies? How thoroughly modern.
Max ammo.
Walls appear to be working together, setting the prices. Stingy bastards! They've cornered the market!
I get the feeling you are ashamed of your past, Bruno. That must be so hard. I am very proud of mine. Remind me to tell you of my experiences during the Battle of Ciudad Juarez.
Should you continue the story, petit Mexican, I will swiftly remind you of what I am capable of.
Oh boy. See the one with the blades? I guess he sure sees us.
Double points.
Am I bleeding? Oh. He's fucking bleeding.
Now that is a sensational funeral idea. Set ablaze with soaring hats, pushed out to join the sea. They will politely sound.
If this works like the ship, then I've got some more killing to do.
Greed consumes this Colosseum.
The scourge slaughters all!
No.
Ramenez sûr! We are ready!
I once fought a jaguar back in Mexico. They were sacred to the Aztecs.
At least, they go down quick.
Max ammo.
Creatures in this Colosseum are even more fearsome and ferocious than those we faced before. Perhaps we should both watch over Scarlet and Shaw.
Scarlet does not need your help. I have counted at least 4 times today she has saved your derriere. And you never even realized.
They want to get to me. They're gonna have to work for it.
You like a fool. I don't have the coin, and still I tried.
Cry me a river.
Carpenter.
They are faster than they look.
Oh, they are loving it. It's just a big cockfight in there.
Tight.
Fucking gas bag. Eyes are burning.
Insta-kill.
At least the walls are helping us out. That's something, I guess. Ow! You sneaky son of a bitch!
Was kind of cool, you know.
Few things are as beautiful as
Carpenter.
No, I'm still missing that piece.
Check everything that's not nailed down.
My god. Yeah, that's what I needed. Come down here, build it.
Break their bones!
Ah. Wait a second. Nope, not going down here. Nope, I refuse.
Hey! Oh, we just killed that hefty bloke with the axes!
Once more, I got distracted and forgot to count my bullets.
Oh my Jesus, where are those coming from?
I'm starting to believe I can handle anything these devils throw at me.
No. Gotta run.
Low ammo? Preposterous. How can I be low on ammo in a reality of my own creation? I demand more.
Screw off, leave me alone.
Max ammo.
Scarlet, I know of your father's experiences with the supernatural firsthand. I know of his resolve. I believe he is still alive.
Resolve? Right. Let me tell you something, Bruno. I'm the only reason he didn't squander the entirety of the family fortune on his stupid fucking adventures.
Just like that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
One less rider. I assure you.
It's got nothing on mine, but the shield's pretty well made.
Double points.
Double or nothing it is.
What? Yeah. Let me get you one.
Do you have enough?
Yeah, I got enough.
I'm gonna give it back to you.
Here.
I just didn't have a pencil.
Alright. Get out.
Do you want it back?
Yeah.
Good.
That's what I use there in class.
I know that I am under the influence of powerful exotic drugs, but this event feels too real. A little too spectacular. It feels like my birthday. What about Shaw? You and him seem to be getting along well. I hope that he has not gotten you hooked on all his potions.
In this battle against such an enemy, I think we must exploit every advantage we have. However, unnatural. I understand the joy the eagle gets from this. He will divide but share it.
Bonus points.
Why do I hate shooting these tigers? Like they're cute or fluffy? Or even smell nice?
Low ammo! Man! Who took all my bullets? Diego!
Max ammo.
You're wearing a little more makeup than usual, Scarlet. In all honesty, I think it only detracts from your natural beauty.
Didn't ask your opinion, Diego, but your face painted is an improvement. You should put more on. If you can't find any more paint, use some manure.
She got down there.
The challenge is finished. Another awaits. Witness the thirst for glory.
That is close enough, Monsieur Monstre.
That's right. It burns you dead bastards, doesn't it?
Double points.
I am nearly out of ammo. Not to worry. Phantasma will take care of me. We have a special bond. I think.
I wonder if I can figure out where the pack punch is. IX pack punch. Alright, so now I know how to do this.
They must not survive!
Alright, Coliseum. Let's see what you got.
Let's run.
A contender calls the champions of Raw!
Brace yourselves. Mr. In-Your-Face is back with his pig stickers.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm fine.
The champions of Raw are slain! A contender calls the champion of Danu!
Head spinning. Can I try that one again?
Got another axe thrower in the mix.
My weapon is nearly as empty as Diego's brain.
The champion of Danu is slain!
I did it! I put him down! I was, getting worried.
Damn it, Bono. Your friends.
Ha! Can't keep a good chemist down. Or me. Low on ammo again. Oh. I believe there's a basic design flaw in these firearm devices.
Max ammo!
People great beyond.
Okay, Shaw. This sure looks like history. That's one of your specialties, right? History? Even if it's just because you're older than Methuselah.
Yes, yes. Make a joke about my age. How very droll. History is indeed one of my specialities. This is a gladiatorial arena.
Insta
Not a
kill!
weapon.
I think we got that one.
I am fortunate this skill comes to me so naturally.
A contender calls the champions of Zeus!
These knife hand guys hate me. I think I shot their dog or something.
The champions of Zeus are slain!
I think I got. Okay, one more.
What's up with the blue ones? You seem to be avoiding this.
Bonus points! Full power!
Ven acá, carnicero. I am the finest piece of beefcake you will ever try.
A contender calls the champion of Odin!
When I was a boy, I wanted to be a lion tamer. I take it all back.
The champion of Odin is slain!
Alright, yep, got them all.
Do those helmets come in my price? Just kidding. It would be a crime to cover my
Down
face.
here to the temple area, which is basically like when we get down here. There's gonna be a bunch of doors. Look, it's right there. Some of them will be open. There's gonna be like one or two that are open, and the others are just gonna stay shut. So if they are shut, don't worry about it.
Insta kill!
Yeah, it's right
Take a
here.
look at this place. I've seen these carvings.
They stay.
Those figures on the
shut,
pillars.
So you feed it.
That's journal?
I have some points, so I feel like I'm gonna be able to pack a punch my trench gun. Come on.
The trial
Right there, just like that. It should do that. Walk through
Better
it,
still
pack
be
a punch
alive.
once.
I've missed my chance to give him hell
You
for
can
all
do
of this.
multiple pack punches.
I'm gonna kill whoever killed him.
Punches both my guns.
Oh, go on, amputate your lumber, you glorified woodsman.
Not bad. Alright, let's
Now,
go back up to the top.
I have a question
just to
for
really
you,
see
Scarlet. You and your
how
father are
well
somewhat
they...
estranged, but you do seem really invested in finding
I have no...
why.
That fucking letter. He told me
Works
things.
right now.
Things I didn't know. Things I need to learn more about. And the only way to do that is to get him back from that fucking cult.
Great.
Woo! Am I glad we remembered to bring those?
I can't even aim with this. I have to hit cards.
The cupboard's disclosed! Come back later!
Aim for the head. Always.
The Shadows are gone.
I know blokes who paid to get
No!
slapped around like that.
A contender petitions are gone. Will they satisfy?
It's not even close to being as good as mine.
I swear I'm gonna catch that axe and shove it up your ass.
I guess this is a thorough
Don't start something you can't finish. I'm so glad they're entertained.
Yeah, boys.
Test their faith.
No. Oh, come on, man.
Perhaps now we get a real challenge, eh?
Yeah, I'm not really worried since I got brazen. But I am a little bit worried.
Should have picked on someone your own size. Dumb son of a bitch.
Look you. I will not be sorry for these striped horrors.
All my kills right now are from those giants.
You're
Not
dead.
Max ammo.
I know you're unsure if you can trust me, Scarlet. But your father
Insta-kill.
surely that counts for something.
My father disappeared from my life when I was 12. It took me a long time to come out the other side, to make my own life, figure out what I wanted to do.
The other bad part does is like it takes away so much of your
Contender prevails. Receive the gift of a god.
Those claws are sharp.
A new test of strength and skill.
Always rushing in blind, leaving bodies in their mind. I almost feel pity for that four-legged beast. Right up until it throws up on me.
Max ammo.
Fire at the lamps on his neck!
points.
This world we have ventured into. There is more at stake than the fate of Alistair Rhodes. The priest, he wishes us to complete this ritual.
I think you are right, my French friend. It will be very interesting to see how he chooses to reward us.
I designed a kitten launcher when I was a kid. And then it is a joke. But I wouldn't dig for a tighter launcher.
Water elemental.
Double points.
Bastards broke my shield!
Insta-kill.
Now's our chance! Put down as many as you can!
No. Guns work just fine.
Bloody Nora, we're popular! Especially with those armored soldiers.
Ah, another butcher comes to bring Diego's
Max ammo.
Hijo de tu madre! You scratch like a rabid chihuahua!
Only the worthy endure.
The anticipation is killing me.
Not let me become like this poor creature.
This is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Tiger.
Carpenter.
Got us a few seconds.
My God.
Let's put them to use.
Oh.
Mark that one. Return to sender.
Max ammo.
From the world, right into my weapon.
Sure. Stay close, my friend. I would not like you to lose
One
another
more.
eye.
Appreciate it, Bruno, but I still have no die.
Alright, guys. I guess I'm gonna run down here. Probably try and get another gun. The ICR is kind of
I have no patience for
terrible. Yep.
Carpenter.
Don't really like it. Oh my God! That
Would
sucks.
somebody please watch my rear? Not you, Diego.
Okay, not the best. It's not the best, but it'll work. Which is it? 25,000.
The Order. The ones who kidnapped Dad while he was tracing these artifacts. Could they be connected to the one here?
I have determined that the head is their off switch, so to speak. Right, now, where's my Nobel Prize?
I can work with this.
Pack punches. Also, grab a brazen. Nice. Now, up to. I wonder if it's possible to turn like the tigers and big guys into turn. So that could be like a whole entire game changer during those little mini boss levels, whatever.
I'll find a use for you.
Okay, I think I need one more. Okay, zombie, go ahead, get your kills, get your kills.
Bonus points.
Okay, I found one more part. Parts, anything glowing.
If you and your father are so far apart, why do you seek to reconcile now?
I'm not looking for reconciliation. I just want to be in charge of my own life. I like it when I'm not.
Tigers, come on, send me a tiger.
The quicker you fall down, the quicker I get back to what matters.
Apology accepted.
Double points.
What happened to my bullets? I could not have used so many.
Bonus points.
Don't mind if I do. Finish what you start, slackjaw. Great life lesson if you weren't, already dead.
Well, I'm all out of bullets.
Hey,
like
rock
this.
jockeys, can we take a quick break? I need to restock. Yeah, didn't think so.
Another good work.
You fought well, senor. You are no Diego.
I am still curious, Shaw.
Well, you know what curiosity did to the cat, Bruno, hmm? It wasn't pleasant. Especially not the case I witnessed. Ghastly business.
Like a cantaloupe. You are making me angry. That is a fatal mistake.
Do they all start out as little chupacarnes and then get promoted? Was this armored cabron just a scream last week?
Incoming X-Guy. Watch out, he likes to throw them.
Unforgivable!
Double points.
Cha-ching! Easy money. Great! That smell. I'll never eat bacon again.
Let's go. Back down here.
Come on to me! Bruno's a bigger meal. Diego is fully tastier.
Hands to yourself, Cuco.
This priest. He's putting us through the ringer, but he's not trying to kill us. I think he wants us to win. The sooner we get done here, the sooner we get back to that damn cave. Waits for us beyond the door.
Release the defiled!
Here I am, forces of darkness. Impress me!
It's getting to be like a circus in here.
A contender craves more! More they shall have!
You certainly were in a hurry to die.
Insta-kill.
This insta-kill is very efficient. Very 20th century.
When you see your pals in hell, tell them Scarlet sent you.
Max ammo.
I honestly hadn't realized how angry you were. And still are, Scarlet. I don't think your dad did either.
For as far back as I can remember, he filled my head with his tall tales. I was so indoctrinated that I actually believed them. Don't know how many more of these bruisers I can take. So do I get some cheers for this, or what?
Suicide by the
Carpenter.
Tougher than I look, eh? 9 stone of bone and bristle here. First you, then whoever stole my clothes and painted me like some Celtic streetwalker.
I went down. Took long enough. No weapon down 3 times. Alright, yep.
Another debt settled upon the sands.
Shooting the nets.
Ha! Got you back. Consider yourself Hammurabi.
Come on. There we go.
I am getting fed up with these screaming muertos.
Bonus points.
Thanks, Elder Gods. Still gonna murder your high priest, though.
Sorry, mate, not today. You feel free to try again.
I'm gonna shove that claw down your throat if you try that again.
Ow! Got spit on.
Do not worry, Hiva. You can return the favor later, I'm sure.
And suddenly, he's gone. And I'm bouncing from relative to relative, care home to care home, sister to sister.
Well, you know, I tried to help. At least, I think I did. Sometimes. Now and then. I did help, didn't I?
Insta-kill.
Hey! How dare you spoil my nice new armor!
I'll put a cork in it. The head wound, I mean. Took you long enough to die. Gotta make these shots matter. A few rounds left.
Oh.
Off you go, mate. And this time, stay there.
Well.
Insta-kill.
Open season on Pug Uglies.
I got this right here.
They can't stand the light of day.
Okay, now I think I have options.
Maybe I should toss a few up into the crowd. Let's hear them boo then.
Max ammo.
What sins must one commit to end up like you? Is this the fate that awaits me?
No! This is dumb. No!
Another brawler with pointy knife hands. Because one's never enough.
No, get away from me. Leave me alone.
I'd try anything but this? No. Even Diego Nicani has his limits.
Hey, look at it now.
I guess I've won the crowd. That's a good thing. I think I trust the wall more than that box. At least with this, I know what I'm getting.
Screw it.
If I run out of ammo and die, won't I just wake back up in that cave?
Back to this. Alright, nice. Let's go back up top.
Only the worthy endure.
Sure.
Miners will wear armor.
I always wanted to see a
Aw, man, what?
War is out. The gods shall provide.
It sucks when it's back on.
All the armor in the world could not save you from
Max ammo.
For all the anger and disappointment you bore for your father. I noticed you never talk about your mother.
Neither do you, Bruno.
You guys just bear with me. I'm still trying to figure out what everything is and does and all that. So YouTube, Death, Orion.
Hi guys, Mr. Waffles here. This is a no-nonsense guide for you to get the Death of Orion Wonder Weapon, upgradable to the Circuit's Kiss in the map 9 in Black Ops 4 Zombies. To begin with, I highly recommend taking the advice that my buddy codename Pizza gives, which is that really, you should stay in the spawn for the first couple of rounds of your game and do the first 3 medallion challenges accessible by knifing ropes around the arena. The reason for this is that it's going to give you a pack-a-punched Z Harmony pistol, and that's just going to make your life a lot easier as you go through all of the steps. It's also generally just a good idea to do those challenges. To kick those challenges off, you need to go to one of the 4 ropes in the starting arena and knife it. You'll then claim some challenges, and a challenge will pop up on the left side of your screen. It might be get a certain number of equipment kills, or knife kills, or consecutive headshots, etc. Do the first challenge, and then go into the central podium of the map and claim your reward from the pillar which corresponds to your set of challenges. So if you knife the rope at Odin, it will be on the Odin side of that central podium. You'll then get another challenge. You need to do this twice more, and that third reward is going to be the Z Harmony. Once you've done those 3 challenges as well, you'll be able to pick up a pot from the center of the arena. It will be lying on this kind of podium.
That's what I was thinking it was.
You definitely need to grab that as well. If it hasn't spawned in yet, make sure that you've got a good crowd affinity. That's the green hand in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, and you can get that by staying alive, getting headshots, and doing those challenges. One quick note here is that if you get anything mentioning the Brazen Bull in those first 3 challenges, then that just means you need to build the shield. That's the name of the shield. I highly recommend you do that, because the shield in this map is going to be absolutely invaluable to your playtime, so build the shield anyway. I've got a guide for it on my channel if you need one. It's actually really convenient because for the next step, we're going to be activating Pack-a-Punch, and that means we're going to be running around all 4 of the god corners of the map. So we're going to start off with Ra here. I'm going to hit this gong by holding...
I'm kind of impatient whenever it comes to this kind of stuff.
This kind of metal...
Ah, crap, went too far.
By again, just... which we're going to pick up. One of them is a metal chain. To get this one, face the Pack-a-Punch, the front of the Pack-a-Punch itself, and take a sharp left. Then, hook around the corner and you should see the metal chain hanging over one of the flaming torches. The other part we're going to need is a wooden cog. To get this one, from where we just were, go diagonally across the room to the other side, and you should find the cog underneath one of these metal braziers in the corner, and you can pick it up by, again, just holding square. Once Pack-a-Punch is opened, our job is going to be to shoot over an urn of fire. To do this, come to this kind of metal grid window thing between the Ra and Danu temples, but staying underground. You'll see that there's a pot down this corridor that's on fire, and you're going to want to shoot that a couple of times with your Pack-a-Punched Z Harmony. It should fall over, and you'll then see fire beginning to swirl up and into the air in that little corridor that you've just been looking down. This is a sign that you've done the step correctly and you're ready to move on. One thing worth noting is if you don't have a Pack-a-Punch weapon, you can also use a frag grenade to knock down the fire. Go above ground now, between the Ra and Danu temples. We specifically want the bridge between those 2 temples. Head onto there and look down towards the central arena of the map, and then down a little bit further, and you should see a fiery symbol, which is actually an arrow. It's going to be pointing towards one of the 4 god temples on the map. In my case, as you can see here, the arrow is pointing towards the Zeus temple. The reason we need to pay attention to this arrow is that it's going to tell us the location of a head, which we need to pick up. It'll go into our inventory, and we'll then be melting it a little bit later in this guide. Pretty wacky stuff. I'm going to show you all 4 spawn locations for the head, because there's obviously one in each god temple, but you should only have one of them in your game. Just follow the arrow and you'll be fine. For Danu, run 2 levels down from the top level of the temple, and once you get in there and you get to the bottom of the stairs, pretty much straight away in front of you, you should see a little black rock. That's actually the head, so you can go ahead and grab it. It will just be floating in the water right in front of you when you exit those stairs. For the Ra temple, you're going to look in one of a few fire pits. It's on the level of the temple that contains the Bowie knife, so you should have the Bowie knife to your right hand side. There'll be fire pits right in front of you, as you can see in this gameplay here, and you'll then be able to just run over to that head once again, hold square, and pick it up. For Odin, we're going to be starting in the pit area of the map and running up towards his temple, and as we do so, you'll come across a big cauldron.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try and get the cog.
Neither do you.
Yeah, I ain't got the points. sucks. Down here, get cog.
I may be a big target, but I also hit back hard.
Diagonally in here, there's the cog.
Not sure what this is for, but I'll figure it out.
Do not run over there. Actually, yes, run over here.
Scratch one marauder. Fucking fools are everywhere. Why, hello, little fire trail. Where are we headed in such a hurry?
Dull creature. No thought for its actions.
If you look down, you should, at the base of the cauldron, somewhere around its edge, see the head just right there at the...
Okay. Simple enough.
I will be needing some antiseptic now. You will be needing
No,
a
no,
new head.
no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
So the fire leads to you. Neat trick, but why? Huh.
base of the cauldron. For Zeus, if you run down from the top of the temple to the room with the red bath of blood, and then you step into the bath of blood and do a 180, you should see the head lying in the corner here. And if you're confused, just look in all the corners of that bath of blood. Once you've got the head from the relevant god temple in your game, you're going to want to come to the walkway kind of corridor between the spawn area of the map and the Ra temple. You're going to be able to craft the acid trap here because of the fact that we picked up those 3 parts for it earlier in the game. That was the wooden cog, the metal chain, and the pot. Once the trap's built, you're going to place the head that you've just picked up down below the trap itself on this metal grate. Turn on the trap and the acid will fall onto the head and it will get melted. When the trap has finished, you're going to want to go back over to it and you should see that the head has melted away into a scorpion which you can pick up. We're not quite at the end of the Easter egg here, but we're very nearly there. Once the scorpion...
Okay.
Fine. I'm curious.
That scratch you gave me had better not get infected, or... Ah!
carpenter.
Not really care. Build.
Now, I'm no ammoologist, but I think my weapon is nearly out of bullets.
Well, no way around it. I'm gonna have to earn my survival today.
Bonus points.
If I run out of bullets, perhaps I should pick up a spear. No, today is a bullets kind of day.
Oh, sure. Pick on the sickly one, Mike, don't you? I'm going to take down that big axhole. Anyone care to pitch in?
I didn't ask for your opinion.
Monstrous.
Brief chemistry lesson, you plonker! Action and reaction!
Scarlet! Sure! Anyone, really? Except for Diego. We must embrace this dark magic. I only hope it does not cost us.
You really want to know what my father said in his letter? Let me give you a nice little nugget of fuck you. My dear daughter, I want you to know that I do not blame you for this, no matter how much you are responsible. Please, live your life. Oh, you're losing that hand now.
I'm not going to last long if they keep swatting me like that!
Max.
I must be missing a step.
Lying in the corner here. And if you're confused, just look in all the corners of that bath of blood. Once you've got the head from the relevant god temple in your game, you're going to want to come to the walkway kind of corridor between the spawn area of the map and the Ra temple. You're going to be able to craft the acid trap here because of the fact that we picked up those 3 parts for it earlier in the game. That was the wooden cog, the metal chain, and the pot. Once the trap's built, you're going to place the head that you've just picked up down below the trap itself on this metal.
Yeah, so it's just able to place it. Here, yes, placed.
You just made my shit list, pal. This'll be like a birthday party. Except, you know, with acid, not confetti.
Somebody give me a
Great. Turn on the trap and the acid will fall onto the head and it will get melted. When the trap has finished, you're going to want to go back over to it and you should see that the head has melted away into a scorpion which you can pick up. We're not quite at the end of the Easter egg here. Come to the central arena of the map.
Oh, I'm so confused. Huh. Well, guys, that's all for the stream. If you're watching, thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. I'm up soon tomorrow. Just see if I can play or not. But that's it for this one. See ya.